Welcome to Beer and Iron's easy and simple roasted chicken recipe. We roast chickens for everything from being an entree itself to being an ingredient in many different recipes. We create gumbo, chicken stew, chicken enchiladas, chicken sandwiches, and even po' boys with our roasted chicken meat. We're going to cover the basic roasting process here. We're going to brine it, we're going to truss it, and we're going to roast this whole chicken. It's going to be moist and juicy, and best of all, tasty. There are links to the website and the article with a printable recipe in the description below. Step number 1, brine the chicken for 2 to 5 days before you're ready to start cooking that chicken. We have 2 brining methods, the hot method and the cold method. At the end of this video, I'm going to add a link to both of those videos on the cold and hot methods. Brining is a key step in this recipe. It'll add moisture and flavor deep into that chicken. After you've got that chicken in the brine, just put it in the refrigerator for the next 2 to 5 days. Step number 2. 2 to 5 days later, and about an hour or 2 before you're ready to start cooking, remove the brining chicken from the refrigerator. Step number 3. About 15 minutes before you're ready to start cooking, preheat that oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Let the oven preheat while you prepare the chicken for roasting. Step number 4. Remove the chicken from the brine and pat dry that chicken with a paper towel. It doesn't have to be bone dry, just dry enough to take a bit of oil when we coat this chicken. Step number 5. Using a bit of butcher's twine, truss the chicken. This is a bit of a process. There are many ways to truss a chicken. This is how we truss a chicken. Turn the legs in your direction with the cavity open toward you. I'm just going to go through it real quick before I go into slow motion on how we truss a chicken. Trussing a chicken is not hard the 10th time you do it, but it is hard the first time. I understand because I went through that as well. Now let's go in slow motion. The first thing you want to do is cross the twine between the 2 legs, under one leg and then over the other. You're going to wrap the twine around one leg, like this. And then you're going to do the same to the other leg. Now I'm going to take these 2 pieces of twine that have crossed over, and I'm going to change hands just like this. And if you notice, the twine to the left leg will end up having a lead to the right side of the chicken, and the twine for the right leg will have a lead to the left side of the chicken. We're going to cross it over. We're going to create a figure 8. Now my right hand has the string looped around the left leg, and my left hand has the string looped around the right leg. At this point, all I have to do is pull the 2 strings together. Now this keeps the chicken dress right dress for even roasting. Here's regular speed. Perfect, just like that. Now we're going to spin the chicken around, and you're going to need to get a second set of hands. You can do this yourself, but it's almost like wrapping a Christmas gift. Tuck those wings in because we want those little wings to cook evenly with the chicken as well. Trussing draws everything together for even roasting. Pull that first knot together, and then using a second set of hands, have someone hold the back of the tray, and with a finger at that first knot, like a Christmas bow, go ahead and tie the second part of that knot, and that's it. You can snip off the end here and throw that bit of twine away. Step number 6, oil the outside of the chicken. Just pour a bit of oil or fat into the palm of your hand and coat the chicken with that oil. This will help crisp up that chicken skin to hold the moisture while it roasts. Step number 7. Using your 5-quart cast iron Dutch oven, set a trivet in the bottom of that Dutch oven. Most chickens will fit just fine in a 5-quart Dutch oven. Step number 8. Set that whole trussed oiled chicken on that trivet inside that cast iron Dutch oven. This is where you're free to add anything else to that pot along with that chicken. Sometimes we'll add sprinkles of thyme, rosemary, or even whole cloves of garlic. Step number 9. Set that chicken in the oven without the lid. Yep, open to the air of that oven. Step number 10. Use a meat thermometer temperature probe to the thickest part of that chicken breast. This one is wired to a unit that allows me to monitor the temperature without opening that oven door. Plan to let that chicken roast for about 20 minutes per pound. Step number 11. Roast that chicken until the internal temperature of that chicken reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit or about 74 degrees Celsius. Then remove the chicken from the oven. My suggestion, and step number 12 on the website, is to check the temperature of the chicken at the inner thigh area. If the chicken breast meat and the inner thigh joint are at 165 degrees Fahrenheit, we are sure that that chicken is completely cooked and ready to eat. Now let's see how this chicken does when we carve the meat. If you enjoyed this recipe and want to follow the going-ons here at beerandiron.com, be sure to give us a little like by hitting that little thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget that little dinner bell. I sure do appreciate all y'all watching this video. My name is Sule, and I love to share the magic that comes out of my black pots and pans. I want to know what you think about this process of roasting a chicken, and give me some ideas. What recipes do you use roasted chicken meat in as an ingredient? Well, that's about it. You all take care and keep on cooking in those cast iron beauties, and keep on enjoying those frosted glasses full of that hop-based fermented barley pop.
Cheers!
We'll see y'all next time on beerandiron.com.